Hey everyone, thanks for being here today for my talk titled Hack a CEO. I'm Victor, a former ethical hacker and currently working as a sales executive for Osend Industries. In my spare time, I love conducting investigations and I also help police with theirs. Because of this, the last few years I have seen a sudden surge of something new, something that could affect a lot more people than previously thought of. So, what is CEO hacking? Because the name is a bit misleading. I would just say imagine waking up, getting your morning coffee, and something happens to you, making you incredibly frustrated. Maybe somebody threatened you, or some financial loss occurred. Your bank just showed you a notification that you've lost £20,000. Maybe somebody sent you something for virtual kidnapping, trying to extort you, or somebody's just trying to make your life a living hell. Frankly, it's one of the lowest hanging fruits out there right now. You work all day long, not always checking your phone. You leave digital interaction every hour of your life, I mean, every second to be honest, and this could be leveraged against you. And the everyday criminal does not always have the means to hack a company that could be spending millions of pounds on their security. I would also say, even if you don't consider yourself wealthy, do you not think that your salary is worth much more at places around the globe? Maybe £1,000 could feed a family for months, and you just never knew that. Because of this, we definitely need to understand the motives and the psychology behind these actions. So, why do these people do this? What builds them to do this? Well, imagine yourself as a teenager in a low income area of an oppressed country. You never see your parents, and even if you do, they don't have the means to provide you with the same care that you see everybody is getting around you. Or you just scroll social media and it gives you a world without borders and a peek at the luxury lifestyle where nobody's hungry. And the biggest issue is the color of a sports car you're going to drive that day. Physical crime will only get you caught easily, and your traces are all over the place. So you cannot get too far with it, and everything is online, anyways. So you just get into hacking forums, read things, and train yourself so in the future you can become rich so quickly that you don't know what to do with it. Your family will never need to worry, and you can live in the Instagram luxury that you see everywhere. Imagine that this is all you know. It's what's in your head when you go to sleep. When you dream of this. When you wake up and when you see the inconveniences around you, this is all you can think of. So, what is our mission today? Well, I'm only going to spend a couple of minutes to get information on a CEO and then devise ways that we could use to get money from them. Well, who's our target today? It's going to be Nathaniel, who's my boss. He actually gave me permission for this, and the only leads we initially have is his profile picture and his LinkedIn profile. Now on for the investigation. I really wanted to do this part live, so I'm just gonna do that. The goal of this is to get a wide digital footprint of Nathaniel. This way, we could understand what he frequents online, what his decisions are online, what he leaves behind himself. So we should be able to get a couple more email addresses from this. But while we are getting the emails, let's just do a search on his name. We could use Olsen Industries for this. It's gonna get us hundreds of results in a minute. So while that search is going on, we can just do Google searches on email addresses. So we know he worked for, he works for Olsen Industries, or he's at least related to it. Olsen Industries email, I already searched for it. We got an X account straight off the bat with a username Natifried. And just the third result gave us Nathaniel at Olsen.industries. And that's a contact number. We could use that. Let's do another search with it. While that search is on, we could see the names. So what did we find? We have some Strava, we have some Goodreads. For YouTube, we got YouTube. This seems like a person that is really similar looking to Nathaniel. We could do image searching, we could do facial recognition, get other pictures of him, get social media platforms from him. Another thing we could do is check if the videos have voices on them. What is there anything we could use his voice for? Maybe for extortion later on? It's something worthy to note down. What else? There are a number of Quora accounts, so let's see this one. Ah, this guy looks awfully familiar, so this is Nathaniel. He has 99 answers and 2 questions. We could easily discern where his stances lie, where the way he responds. Maybe we could mimic the way he types too. Then let's see Google Docs. We got what is it? A username Natifried that we got from our previous Google search. It's from X. Let's see what we can also find about this username. Another tool that we could use is just dehashed. See if Nathaniel was part of a data breach. So just go there, see the username. Okay, it seems there is a Canva breach linking it to a Gmail account. Let's see what we can find out about it. Now, while that search is on, we could also check the Olsen Industries email. Recent timestamp, meaning he was last active just yesterday. We can also see the names confirmed, so Nathaniel F, probably standing for Fried. eBay is revealing partial phone information, so this seems like a UK number starting with the +44 and the 7, ending with a 22. We could note this down. We could note other phone numbers down that we get later on. Is there numbers we didn't know of? What is he using these numbers for? Maybe this is his company phone number. Anything to note? We also know that he's using this profile picture saying you are being watched, so that is something that we could look out for. We can also see have I been pwned showing the Canva, so it is confirmed there. When we go onto the map view, we can see his reviews. Now it's probably a UK name that we could see, but if we go back to his name search, the Google Doc reveals London, England as a location, and we know this is him because that is the X account that we have found. So from here we can see an Airbnb account. Airbnb revealed 2 other characters from probably the same phone number. We know it's ending in a 22, so before that it seems it's 16. We know +44, and there is a 7 here. What's the code of the location he lives at? That could reveal more after the 7. You are being watched is a picture he uses a lot, so that is something of a sign. Oh, there's another phone number we didn't know of, revealed by PayPal. We could note this down as well. He also has a number of domains registered. Maybe the domains are registered publicly. That could reveal locations. That could reveal phone numbers. Let's see. What else? So, okay. From this, we could probably just go to 192. So 192 is a place that has a database, and it could reveal phone numbers. So we could just search for Nathaniel Freed, and we know his location is London. Do a search, and we have 4 of them. It's not too easy to sort out from the 4, but we know the 4 of these people are all directors, and these locations could all be relevant to us. We could note down the first part of a postcode, which is NW4, and in the UK there is a company's house that we could search. So company's house search. We know he's related to OSINT Industries. We could just say OSINT Industries, do the search. We got a registered office address. Okay, the address seems to be relevant. Is there other addresses that we could see? The filing history could also reveal more information. But we got NW4. NW4 is here as well. If we check these locations individually, it could reveal more information. But another thing we could do is just view it as Street View. Google Street View. And okay, suspicious. A security-conscious person has an address listed online, and the only house on the Street View blurred out is this one. Maybe that's relevant to us. But now that we presumably got multiple phone numbers, some locations, blurred out locations especially, and data breaches, tons of information from them, especially from OSINT Industries, we got multiple phone numbers revealed. What could we do with this information? What could we do with his YouTube channel, with his pictures? Well, let's delve into it. Well, now that we have finished our 9-minute long investigation, what can we even do with this information? We got quite a lot, but are there any scams out there right now that can be used with this information? We could just SIM swap his phone number, for example. We know he has a PayPal account. Does he have any money on it? Does he have multi-factor authentication? We could just try and go to PayPal. If PayPal doesn't let us, we also have access to Quora. He has, I think, close to 100 answers there. So that could just be mimicked through AI. You just put it into ChatGPT. We could use that to also contact his secretary if he has any. Are there any checks if the secretary is transferring money? We could just ask for £10,000 or £100,000 to be sent to an account. Does that work or does it not work? We have access to his voice from YouTube, from conferences and talks again. So maybe we could also deepfake the secretary. Maybe we could also conduct various talks, various meetings with other companies and try to extort money out of them. But what if we just also pressure Nathaniel? We have multiple addresses where he could be located. Again, what I'm telling you about is all real scams that are out there. What we could do is just look up 200 really close food delivery places around the addresses we got, and well, We're just gonna call them all up or write a message to them that we want a pepperoni pizza in 50 minutes, and we're paying with cash. What's going to happen is we do this every single day, and through that, we will just test Nathaniel's patience. I'm gonna write Nathaniel a text, hey, send me £20,000. Otherwise, this is just gonna continue. And all you're gonna hear is your doorbell ringing and you needing to tell the pizza place that they may have made the pizza and spent money on it, but you're not gonna pay for it because you never ordered it. And trust me, after a while, this is going to get really exhausting. This has happened before, it's going to continue to happen. We could also try to do virtual kidnapping. Does Nathaniel have kids? Do they have a digital footprint? Could we mimic their voice? I mean, virtual kidnapping is getting out there too. There really is a lot of scams that we could conduct with the information we just got. Well, after hearing about this, do you think you're safe? Have you even heard about these scams? Do you even know how easy it is to conduct them? How long it takes to write a simple script that will contact hundreds of pizza places, or how you could sim swap people? Do you think you could stand the pressure? How does it feel then to be in the crosshairs of a criminal every single day? You may not even know about it. But do you know if you're exposed? Have you ever checked, or have you ever had somebody check it? These are old questions that you really need to ask yourself in order to fully know how safe you are and how you could mitigate your risks. Thank you for your attention, and now I may take questions.